Hey guys, Trent Frere here, and today I've come out in a cracking morning. I decided to take the kayak out today because the boat's gone in for its 100-hour service. So no better excuse to go out and go for a paddle, get a little bit of fitness in. It's a cracking morning. So yeah, going to hit the surface early and then just go from there. So let's just get into it. Yep. Oh, that was close. Yep. I'm wrong. Oh yeah. Just out for a bit of a surface fish in the kayak. No monster, but that's the second one I've had come up this morning. I went a little bit earlier. I need to cool down anyway. So we'll just get him over to the yak. Get the lip of grips. Coming into a bit of fast water, so this could be interesting. I think we're going to have to do a bit of one-handed paddling. Might put it in there. And cruise over to a bit stiller water. Oh, don't want that to happen. Tighten that up. Oh, he got off. Ah, well, I just had him pinned. Not much I could do about that. I sort of had to get out of the snags a little bit. But anyway, sort of count that as one, I guess. Hopefully there's a few more before I have to go home. And a little cracker. You smash that on the drop. Yeah, so nice little fella. Guess about pushing 40 maybe. But yeah, good times. Just on a triple spin spinnerbait. Took me in the snag and bent the wire a little bit. That's how aggressive these little things can be, eh? Yeah, let him go. Nice little fella. That's been a pretty productive morning. Got out into the surface for a little bit, got a good hit, and then hooked up to one that got off right at the kayak. And now the sun's come up a fair bit. I was stuck with casting the surface lure for a little bit, but just didn't seem to be stirring them up anymore. So changed to a spinnerbait. And away we go. Another little one. Yeah, he's just hiding right up underneath all that. All them branches that have all been washed up together. Always love casting at that stuff because it's sort of like a little veranda for them, and they can sit up underneath it, especially on a hot day, because you know the trees and the shade over there aren't covering the snag that he was on. So yeah, I always love fishing them little bits that have got some scum and lots of branches to cover for a little hidey hole for them. Yeah, like I said, it's just like a little veranda. But yeah, nice little cod. Just making my way back up to the car. And there you go. The whole benefits of having a stinger hook. I mean, some people don't like using them, but yeah, pretty much 9 times out of 10 now I'll have a stinger hook on unless I'm really lazy or I keep on getting hung up on snags all the time. But yeah, I definitely probably wouldn't have got that. I would have probably got the bump, but yeah, I wouldn't have got this nice little cod. Oh, well, we'll put him back in. Yeah, so it's one of them preference things. Like if you do find yourself getting snagged all the time because you think it's a stinger hook or whatever, yeah, take it off more by all means. But yeah, for them days that you're getting short struck and the fish aren't really going to, you know, take the whole bait and hit it hard, yeah, stinger hooks are definitely the go. What can result into just a hit and a missed fish. especially, yeah, like on the quiet days when they only hit it once and they won't come back again because they're not too aggressive. They definitely are beneficial. But yeah, just slowly making my way back up to the car, just having a few casts at each snag. It's definitely going to be a hot one today. Can't wait to get out and have a quick swim before I go home. Another nice little small one. Yeah. They haven't been super active, but they've still been, yeah, a few that I've come across. But yeah, it's only taken 1 or 2 casts in the general area of them and they've just come out and smashed it. So it might be one of them days that it's building up to be a cracking day, but yeah, I'm not too far away from the car at the moment. And then yeah, I'm going to get out of this heat. So I'll bring him just over here. And once again, got him right on the stinger hook, so he's gone right at the back of the plastic there and sort of didn't hit the whole lure. So once again, the stinger hook saved me from just a hit and a miss to a hook up. And yeah, just a nice little, another little solid cod. They've all been around the same year, I reckon. They'll be all very close. But yeah, typical of summer. You know, you'll always get the smaller ones come out and absolutely belt a lure when you're casting around the timber. Oh, he's done that to me again. But yeah, good times anyway. Nice little day out, or little morning, half a day out in the kayak. I've probably got one more corner to go, and then once I'm around that corner, it's straight back to the car. And then yeah, I'll definitely be chucking the kayak up on the bank, having a swim before I drive home because it is warm, very warm. And you never know, there might be one more snag that's going to be holding an angry little cod on it that wants to come out and smash the spinnerbait. We'll just have to wait and see. Good times. So there you have it, guys. That's the end of my kayak trip this morning. Like I said earlier, is yeah, boat's in for the service, so no better excuse than get out on this crazy hot day in the kayak. Yeah, I got off, you know, at 12 o'clock because it is getting stinking hot at the moment, and being out there is very uncomfortable. So I'm just about to pack up everything and have a quick swim before I go back home. Yeah, it was a good morning though. Managed to get 2 to come up on the surface, 1 that I missed, and the other one hooked up to him, but as I was trying to get him up to the boat and get lip grips on him and all that other kind of stuff, yeah, fortunately it got off before I could just give him a quick look on the camera. But yeah, both of them, I dare say the one that I missed was pretty much the same size, and that was my plan for this morning, was just to come out and surface fish solely. But then it got fairly quiet. Wasn't really getting that much action anymore, so I switched up to a spinnerbait, and that seemed to do the trick. I managed to get a few little ones to come up and smash the triple spin spinnerbait that I had, and yeah, it was a good time. I think all of them bar one might have been, or they might have all been on the stinger hook too. So stinger hooks are definitely a thing to have in the tackle box every now and then. I mean, some people don't like them. and some people do. It's just part and parcel. Majority of the time these days I do like to use it, but it was the thing that sort of fired them up. It was the spinnerbait today. I don't think I brought any hard bodies with me because it was more just a point of coming out surface fishing, and I thought, well, just in case I lose my surface lures for some reason or they weren't hitting the surface, just to have something different. And yeah, the spinnerbaits, I just grabbed the spinnerbait bag because like I said, I wasn't planning on actually doing anything for surface fishing. But yeah, you just got to adapt with the time and what you've got on the water. If you notice that nothing's working, it's always good to mix it up and have something else to present the fish. But yeah, something else did happen. I'm not 100% sure if I got it on video or not, but basically, yeah, I was casting the surface lure, brought the lure in, or whatever happened. I'm not too sure what state I had the rod at the time, if it was cast out or I just retrieved it and I sat it down, or what I did to it. But yeah, I've gone for a spider web, and I had one of them orb spiders crawling up into me, like onto my ear, and yeah, I basically cacked me dax, and yeah, I was slapping my face and carrying on like a crazy person. And then I sort of was looking around for the spider and seeing to see if the spider was still on me or in the kayak or wherever it was. And then I just thought, after a couple of seconds, it clicked. It's like, where's my fishing rod? And I'm like, oh, don't tell me. And then yeah, so I sat there sort of stunned, like a stunned mullet, looked around, and then yeah, of course, it's in the water somewhere. I didn't know where it was. I knew sort of the area I was in. So my plan was to get a lure out of me spinnerbait bag, and I was going to cast that, let it sink to the bottom and see if I could foul hook it. And I had about 2 or 3 casts, and I didn't get it. And then I sort of just noticed, probably about 10-15 meters away downstream, I could see like something bobbing around. It was a little bit unusual towards the stag. And yeah, it happened to be the surface lure, so I'm glad that there was enough line on the surface lure to come to the surface. So I paddled over there, grabbed the line. I didn't care if I had to pull off all the line straight down to my reel where my knot is holding on the braid, because I know I tie a fairly good knot to that. Or if that wasn't going to pull it off by the time I got to there, I was just going to have to swim for it. But thankfully, after pulling X amount of line off, I could see the rod tip and I could grab it, and I got my rod back. So what turned out to be a fantastic morning into a disaster, like a total disaster. I was just willing to pack up. That was it. I was just gone. If I couldn't find my rod, I was just going to start paddling back upstream, go home with the shits, and sulk about it for a couple of days. But thankfully I got the rod back, so it turned back around.
God. The fucking instant, I think. Must be his fucking foot in the water.
Thought, well, I've got the rod back now, and I thought I'll just change it up now because the surface was really quiet, and chucked on a spinner bait and pushed through that to catch a few more small ones on the spinner bait. So changing it up to the spinner bait was the right choice. I've just slowly moseyed on back up to the car where I am now, and yeah, there was a few small ones that taken a liking to the spinner bait that I was casting, so it ended up being a really good morning, besides nearly losing my rod. So yes, I know some people out there will just say, why don't you have a rod leash? I do have a rod leash, it's just on my paddle, because I lost me actual rod leash, not my rod leash, I actually lost me paddle leash. So I've been using my rod leash for my paddle, so if I lost my paddle, I wouldn't have to swim for it or anything like that. So it is probably, I would say it is definitely a good idea to have a rod leash on a rod. For me, they get in the road and they hinder me more than anything, so that's why I particularly don't use them that much. But after today, who knows, I probably will start using a rod leash again. But yeah, so if you like this video, guys, give it a like, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, leave a comment, whatever you want. But yeah, until next time, guys, go catch some fish.